Let's talk about mixed numbers and improper fractions. First of all, a mixed number. A mixed number is mixed because it has two different kinds of numbers in it. It has a whole number, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it also has a fraction. You're going to put the whole number with the fraction, like 2 and 5/8, 6 and a half. Toddlers understand mixed numbers. They did it when they were little. They'd walk around and they'd say, I 3.5 years old. I'm 3.5 years old. They didn't want to just be 3, they wanted to be 3 and a half. They got the idea that there's something between 3 and 4. So a mixed number is whole numbers and a fraction. Now, if we look at our pictures here, we should be able to find a mixed number for the shaded amount in each set of pictures. Let's take a look at the circles. How many circles do you see? There are 3. How many are entirely shaded? 2. So my whole number for this set of figures would be a 2. Now, I want to look at the last figure and see what fraction of this one is shaded in. Well, it's in 4 parts, so that's my denominator. And 3 of them are shaded, that's my numerator. My mixed number would be 2 and 3/4. Simple enough? Let's take a look at the next one. How many squares do you see? There are 4. Of those 4, how many are entirely shaded? This one, this one, this one. There are 3. That's my whole number. Now, in the last picture, what fraction of this picture is shaded? Well, there's 3 parts. That's my denominator. And there's 1 shaded. That's the numerator. 3 and 1/3. Those are mixed numbers. Now let's talk about improper fractions. When things are improper, they're not the way they normally should be. If I came into class with my pants on my upper body, I'd look really weird because that would be the improper way of wearing pants. An improper fraction is different from a regular fraction because it's going to have the larger number in the numerator instead of the denominator. It makes it look odd or improper. Well, the way we get an improper fraction, let's go back to our first picture. All of these pictures, all of these figures are in how many parts? They're all in fourths. I see 4 parts here, 4 parts here, 4 parts there. So my denominator doesn't change. My denominator stays the same for these figures. It's 4. Now my question is, how many fourths do I have? Well, in this picture, I have all 4 parts. I have 4. In this picture, I have all 4. And in this picture, I have 3. 4 plus 4 plus 3 is 11. So besides calling this 2 and 3/4, I can also call it 11/4. That's an improper fraction. The big number's on the top. Let's take a look down here. I have these figures. They're all in thirds. They're all in 3 parts. 3 parts, 3 parts, 3 parts, 3 parts. So again, my denominator doesn't change. It's 3. Now, how many do I have out of the 3 here? I've got all 3. So I've got 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and how many there? Just 1. 3, 6, 9, and 1 more, 10. I have 10 thirds. 10 thirds. Okay? So when you have a picture, mixed numbers and improper fractions is really kind of easy. You simply have to look at the picture and count what you have. But you don't always have a picture to look at. So how are we going to find it when we don't have a picture? I'm going to show you. Let's say that you have 4 and 1/5. Now, one of those numbers tells you how many parts you have in every picture. Each picture is in how many parts? That comes from your denominator. Each picture is in fifths. They're in 5 parts. How many whole ones do you have? Right here you have 4 whole ones. Now if you have 4 things in 5 parts, you have 5, 5, 5, 5. 4 things that are all in 5 parts. 5, 5, 5, 5. And in the last picture you have 1. Okay? You have 1/5 in the last one. So if we have 5, 5, 5, and 5, we have 4 times 5, which is 20, plus the 1 in the last picture would give me 21. Now, how do you do it? Take your denominator, multiply it times your whole number. 4 things in 5 parts is going to give you 20, plus the 1 in the last picture is going to give you 21, and it's going to stay fifths. You would have 21 fifths. You try this one. 3 and 2/7. Think about how many parts is each picture in. Now you have 3 whole ones and then 2 of them in the last one. Can you figure it out? Bet you got it. Each figure is in 7 parts. And we have 3 whole ones. 7, 7, 7. In the last picture, we only have 2 parts. So we have 7, 7, 7, 2. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 2 more, 22, 23. So we're going to have 23, and your denominator stays the same, sevenths. That's how you go from a mixed number to an improper fraction. You multiply down on the bottom, and then add up at the top. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 2 is 23, 23 sevenths. Now let's do the other one. Let's go backwards. Let's do an improper fraction to a mixed number. Let's say we had 17 fifths. We had 17 fifths. Every one of my figures is going to have to be in how many parts? 5. Everyone's going to be in 5s. So think, if you're counting by 5s, how many whole ones would you be able to take out of 17? How many whole ones would you take if you were taking 5s? 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, no, 20 is too big. So we did 5, 10, 15. How many things did we count? 3. 5, 10, 15. We were able to take out 3 whole things. Now, if I took 15 from the 17 that I had, how many would that leave me with? 2. And my denominator stays the same. That would give me 3 and 2 fifths. If we had 26 sixths, 26 sixths, okay? We're going to put things in groups of 6. Let's see how many groups of 6 we could take. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Nope, 30 is too big because I only have 26. So 24 was as close as I could get. How many whole things did we have? 4. Now, 4 times 6 was 24. If I have 24 and if I have 26 and I take away 24, how many does that leave me with? 2. I would get 4 and 2 sixths. Okay? That's how we change from an improper fraction to a mixed number. Now, if you need to, you can do this as a division problem. "18 sevenths." Okay? 18 sevenths. I have 18 individual parts, and I'm going to divide them into groups of 7. I'm going to count by sevens. How many sevens can I take from 18? 2. 2 times 7 is 14, and when I subtract, I have a remainder of 4. Well, I have 2 whole things, 7 and 7, 14. This 4 is going to become my numerator, and my denominator stays a 7. So I would have 2 and 4 sevenths. 7 and 7, that's 14. 18 minus 14 is 4, and that becomes my numerator. Okay? You can set up fractions and improper fractions, mixed numbers, and you can work on this as much as you want. You got to know your multiplication. Been saying that all year long. Okay? Keep paying attention, keep working hard. We'll see you next time.